gonna figure this out. You know what I'm saying? Let me just read this one. ASL not ready for camp. We know that already. I need to check this out though, bro. Let's see what's up. Give me 1 second, man. Because is Hockenson gonna be available or what, dog? You know what I'm saying? This is something we need to know. You hear me? In my opinion, like this is very important. So we're gonna do the Hockenson, then we're gonna get to them weak ass Packers, then that'll be it, man. Vikings TJ Hockenson ACL not ready for camp, not ready for camp. Minnesota Vikings tight end TJ Hockenson is ahead of schedule in his recovery from surgery to repair MCL and ACL tears suffered on Christmas Eve. Man, that's crazy. That's horrific. That's horrific. That's tough, dog. Everybody's not AP. Everybody's not AP. You hear me? The 27-year-old Hockenson, who reported to training camp on Sunday, will begin on the physically unable to perform list, which was expected. Vikings coach Kevin O'Connell said Monday he's well ahead of schedule from a standpoint of some of the benchmarks on his rehab. TJ, looking back at the offseason program, did not miss really a day outside of going to see his surgeon in Los Angeles. O'Connell said, I'm sure he's probably been studying, keeping his head in the books. At least I hope he has. He was here every single day, and that continued through the summer. The significant injury that was, we want to make sure to follow our plan to when TJ gets on the field and continues to do more and more throughout training camp. And hopefully at some point when he's ready to go, we want to make sure everything is done the right way for TJ. Well, what is the right way? Keeping him out until he says he's ready? Because if we know Hockenson, we know how Hockenson operates, right? Shit, TJ Hockenson has sit out the whole season. You got a man who set out the whole training camp. First you say it's back, then he say it's an infection. Which one is it? Then he came back when he got paid, you hear me? So no matter what you do for Hockenson, the question is, will he come back even if he's ready to play, or will he milk the injury and just get paid? What's in the contract? Does he have to come back? Does he miss any money, any guaranteed money if he misses a certain number of games? What's in the contract clause? See, it's a business. Forget the business. You gotta realize it's a business, dog. Where the contract? You hear me? Let's see. And continues to do more and more throughout training camp. And hopefully at some point when he's ready to go, we want to make sure everything is done the right way for TJ because he's such a significant part of our organization. All right, bet. The Vikings signed former Packers and Bears tight end Robert Tonyan free agency and start training camp with 8 players on the depth chart at the position. The team leading receiver in 23, Hockenson had 95 receptions for 960 yards and 5 touchdowns last season. You can kind of compare to Kirk's good stats, but no big game winners, dog. No big game winners. You hear me? Definitely soft at times, huh? Period, dog. Care what nobody talking about. Nobody talking about, man. Thriving despite a revolving door at quarterback for Minnesota before the season-ending injury against his former team on December 24. Hockenson was acquired from the Lions in 2022. We know the scoop. We know the vibes, man. So that's pretty much it for Hockenson, but is that enough, dog? You hear me? Like, that's news, but, man, I don't know if Hockenson will play, homie. Now, it's news speculation he's been putting the work in, but how much work can he put in, dog? I'm going to just be honest. Do I expect to see him back on the field this year? Nah, I'm going to say cap on that. Just knowing who Hockenson is, just knowing how he moves, how he operates, you hear me? Just knowing what he's about, how he set out so fucking long training camp. Milked injuries, let's just say what it was. He milked injuries, you hear me? For a certain amount of time until he got paid. And when he got paid, he came in there and tried to ball out. Huh? Period, dog. Point blank, period, homie. So you telling me us understanding that information, you think Hockenson going to return for real? You really think Hockenson going to return for real? You're heavy, dog. Hockenson going to be about self. He going to be about self, dog. No pat. Huh? It's a wrap. Now, if he does return, I wish him the best. Great news for the Vikings. But then it's more factors to think about. Is it the same player? Is it the same Hockenson? Is he Big Hock? Is he Big Hock, huh? Oh man, don't forget, dog. MCL and ACL, MCL and ACL. Major injuries, major injuries. They talk about Lewis Cine leg injury. We talking about ACL and MCL. I know everybody gonna say Minnesota Vikings, Adrian Peterson. Look what he did, etc., etc. Everybody ain't no damn Adrian Peterson, homie. Here, everybody can't bounce back like AP. Here, huh? Everybody can't shake back like AP. Here, just what it is, man. TJ Hockenson is dealing with a major injury. That's just part of it, dog. That's what we know, huh? So rehab, however it goes, it's gonna be up to Hockenson to come back and say, "Hey, bet I'm ready, dog." Period. I don't think Hockenson will do that, homie. Unless we're talking later in the season, maybe playoff time, if he feels it's worth it, dog. And it's also going to depend on what's in the contract clause, what is said specifically about injury, playing time. How many games does he have to play in order to get this bonus, that bonus, huh? You dig my drift? You get where I'm going with it? Does he have to play 10 games to get this much? Then you start playing the guessing game. Everybody's trying to get a next step ahead, one step ahead, huh? You hear me? So say he plays 6 games, he get his guaranteed money for that year. He might come and milk them six games. You hear me? Limp around, hop around, period, Maybe the last 6 of the season, or maybe the mid season, dog. Do whatever to get his check, his fully guaranteed money. It's a business. It's a business, though. Get your bread. Understand that. But I feel like he was overpaid. I'm gonna say he was overpaid. He is overpaid, huh? No disrespect. But it is what it is, homie. But don't be shocked if you don't see Hockenson on that field, bro. Don't be shocked if you don't see Hockenson on that field, homie. You in the chat, like it up. You in the chat, like it up. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Hit that bell. Make sure you hit that bell, dog. Period. Bottom line. You hear me? Big SKOL here. We here. Huh? You got questions, comments, opinions. I'm going to get into one more segment. I'm going to get on them Swiss cheese head Packers because I got to get on their head top, make their head drop. Heavy, dog. But you got questions and comments, opinions, man. Put them in the chat, bro. Period. And like I say, in the future, you want to come up here and chop it up, I'll drop the link. Let me know. Let me know, dog. You hear me? Real deal Holyfield, but no Holyfield, but respect the Holyfield. He is a boxing legend, huh? Let's get it, homie. Heavy. Period, dog. Let's get on these Swiss cheese Packers, though, dog. Yeah, these Swiss cheese Packers didn't piss me off, homie. No cap, homie. You heard? Let's get on these Swiss cheese Packers. You hear me, though? Give me 1 second, man. You heard?